Hi, I'm Lauren from the Adobe Learn team, and if I'm being honest, studying for tests has never come naturally to me. From big exams to small quizzes, I have always found myself asking the same questions. Where do I start? What should I focus on? And how do I know that I actually know the material? With Student Spaces from Adobe Acrobat, I don't have to figure all that out on my own anymore. In this video, I will show you how I use Student Spaces to build a study flow that helps me feel prepared walking into any exam. When I sit down to study, the first thing I do is create a new student space and drag in all of my materials, like class notes, lecture slides, reading, or any digital documents I've been given. This step is really about getting everything in one place so that I'm not jumping between tabs trying to piece things together later. Once everything's been uploaded, I like to start with a study packet. When I select Study Packet, this Study Tools panel will open. Here, I can select the specific topic I want to focus on within my materials, the level I want to dive into it, and I can set a goal date to complete this before my test. Instead of rereading everything from scratch while my eyes glaze over, Student Spaces organizes my materials into focused lessons that each cover a key concept. So right away, I have a clear place to start, which is honestly half the battle. As I move through each lesson, I'm not just passively reading. If something feels unclear, I can jump straight to the original source material using these citations. That makes it so much easier to double check the context or revisit the exact part of the material I need without wasting time digging through all my files. I also don't have to worry about the AI being wrong because it's pulling the information from the documents I gave it and I can verify it in just a click. From there, I start reinforcing what I'm learning. If I'm working through something like definitions, formulas, or key terms, I'll use the generated flashcards to test myself. I'll usually go through them a couple of times and try and see the answers out loud before flipping the card. Sometimes I'll even rewrite them by hand because that can help them stick. But generating them gives me a strong starting point so that I'm not building everything from scratch. At the end of each lesson, I use the practice quiz to check if I actually know the material. These quizzes help me separate what I've nailed from where I still need work. If I miss something, I can immediately see where that concept came from and review it in context from my original files. Instead of guessing what I need to go back and study, I know exactly where to focus. One thing that has really helped me is using the structure of the study packet to pace my review time. I can see clear moments where I can take a break, which feels so much less intimidating and gives me the opportunity to treat myself to a walk, a snack, or even a few minutes of funny videos in between so my brain can rest. It feels so much more manageable and I can stay focused without burning out. When I need a change of pace, I'll switch how I'm reviewing the material. If I'm heading to class or going for a walk, I'll generate a podcast version of my materials and listen to it on the go. It's a simple way to keep things fresh without sitting at my desk. Other times, I might generate a video summary to see these same concepts explained in a different way. Just changing the format helps me stay engaged, and I might pick up on things that I missed the first time. If I'm trying to connect bigger ideas, I'll use a mind map. Seeing everything laid out visually helps me understand how these topics relate to each other, and one of the best ways I can check myself is by recreating the map on my own. If I can rebuild it from memory, I know I really understood the material. Now, instead of wondering where to start or how to study, I have a clear flow. I bring everything into one place, I work through the focused lessons, test myself as I go, and then revisit anything I didn't fully understand. Now, studying feels like something I can manage step by step. Once you have this kind of system in place, prepping for your next test will feel a lot more straightforward. Try it out with the practice materials I've provided for you or with whatever you're reviewing right now. Then, next time you're getting ready for an exam, you'll already have a study approach that helps you stay organized, focused, and confident.